about 32. But more importantly, the first game was 3-3. This is the second leg. Where do we see this one going?
It's impossible to predict this. I think, Brandon, both players have been very consistent at scoring goals throughout the game, throughout the tournament, throughout the group stage and into the semi-finals. But they both had very, very up and down semi-final. At one point, it looked like LDLC were going to go on and win 4-5, 5-0, and then Naga said, "You know what? I'm in this game still." Scored the free kick. He then scored the very dodgy goal where he just toe-poked it past Thibaut Courtois, and then got the third to make it 3-3 late on, and everything left to play for in this second leg.
Could Portugal open up the scoring in this one? It was a big chance there from Silva trying to just build the way through, and didn't come out on top. It was Belgium that had the first blow in the last game, though. Yeah,
and let's not forget, this is the Xbox final. The one player will be booking their place to London. Coming up, we've got the PlayStation 4 final, in which Football May will be taking on Marcus, who late winner.
A very tough penalty to take it was for his opponent, Fiwc Sam, but that one was a very, very tight game. 2-1 the score in the end there. It will be Football May up against Marcus. The Australian versus Japanese
in the PS4. On the PS4 final.
But this one, it is the second leg. The first game finished 3-3. And now it is everything to play for in this one. Carrasco, the man that got the first 2 goals in the last game. Trying to fight it through to Nainggolan and trying to find a way through still. Interesting to see that Carrasco is one of his firm choices in attack. Everyone has their own style on things. Everyone has their own
preference.
Way they enjoy, they like to play the game. And that was Munir. They just did a job there, gave away. I didn't give away. Won his team a goal kick. Courtois, good to see Courtois still in the goal after a very, very poor last game. You've got to keep him in. He's such a giant, such a good player.
Yeah, we're just pausing the game here, and we're going to resume very quickly. And as it stands, 3 each, 3 goals to 3. This is the second leg of the final. The winner of this will be in London in around 6 weeks' time. It's going to be the first player to come out of the Fiwc Rest of the World Qualifiers live from Qatar, and we are in Doha providing this commentary and this gameplay.
Here comes Martins now, though, for Portugal. More importantly, for
penalty.
You can hear the little roar there. He knows he got a little bit fortunate on that, but not into the book. Surely not into this early, but nevertheless,
Toby Alderweireld.
It's a penalty for a lovely bit of skill there. Just tried to make the pass, and
controversial.
There was. Ronaldo's going to step up now for Naga, and could this be him taking the lead? 4-3 up. Ronaldo steps up, pass Courtois, and there we have a goal. You can see what it means to me. He's back in front now, the man from Japan.
Lots it past the goalkeeper. We've seen a couple of penalties scored today, and it's been a very cultured run up and then just a side foot past the goalkeeper. Wait for the goalkeeper to make his move first, and Ronaldo slots it home, and who else would it be but Cristiano Ronaldo to fire Naga into the lead, I believe for the first time in this final over the course of the 2 legs. Leads 4-3, and more importantly, quite ironic, in the group stage, it finished 4-3. Naga beat LDLC 4-3, so if it ends like this, it'll be a straight repeat of the group stage.
The score is 4-3 now to Naga, the man that fought to the end of that first leg to get it back to 3-3. After Pepe was injured, he had to make changes, he had to adapt quickly, and what came with that was a very nice free kick from João Martinho, and a cheeky little finish from Martins, I believe, too. And then it was Ronaldo, the man at the end, just to say, you know what, let's clean that slate, let's make it 0-0 again on aggregate. And now he is 1-0 up, so 4-3 in aggregate to that man. Kevin De Bruyne now for LDLC, the man from Algeria, representing as Belgium. Carrasco into Hazard, low driven, surely gets it away, and just whiskers wide.
It's probably the 3rd or 4th time that we've seen Eden Hazard in that position, fire wide of the goal. Do you think that maybe they're used to using his team of the season card on Ultimate Team that typically would put that away? I believe the player of the month, Eden Hazard, the purple card, that's a very used card in Ultimate Team in the FUT Champs, and it's just a regular card. We are playing on head-to-head, so there's going to be no improvements to any of the cards.
Silva inside. Cedric, one more. Ronaldo, hit it. That's golden feet. Oh, that was nearly a golden finish there.
Yeah.
Still in play. Martin's there, and he
Wins himself a
just
corner.
wins a corner, I think. As we're going to go into the team management now. Obviously, something isn't working out for Belgium, and he's not liking it. You know, if something's not working, change it. And that's what we're seeing here.
So what he's doing is he's matching the formation of Naga as Portugal. He switched to the 4-3-2-1. He's obviously identified that in the game, and I like that. He's playing the manager of his own team. If, for example, if you see Jose Mourinho on the sideline and he doesn't see something he likes, what's he do? He changes it straight away, and that's what LDLC has done in this game. So let's see if he can get back into this game. It's currently 4-3.
In comes the cross. He's going to go into Ronaldo, of course, and that one's just jumping at it, throwing themselves at it. I don't know what happened there.
Again,
Karate kick from Ronaldo.
That's right, a little bit shaky.
Been dodgy in these two finals. I don't really know what's going on. Just offside there from João Moutinho, and that will be a free kick for LDLC. 4-3 down in this final, and literally just under 60 minutes in game time. Next thing you know, there'll be someone in London.
Yeah,
Place number 19.
huge implications on this game in London. What is it? It's the FIFA Interactive World Cup Grand Finals, the accumulation of the year. The winner of that tournament will receive $200,000. Second place, $40,000, I believe, and
Go down 5,000, and
every single player who will be at the Interactive World Cup Grand Final will, I believe, receive $1,000. So it's definitely it's a massive game this for either of these two players.
As we can see this attack come in now, and basically just give you a hindsight overview, a man from Japan or a man from Algeria that we book in their place in London, and we'll be opening up the rest of the world side of things. As here he comes in the attack now. Ronaldo through to Martin, just get around the right side of him. Just got a bit of pressure on there. Ronaldo now just sneezed up. He just got pulled back there from Dembele. Dembele runs away with his hands up, saying, I didn't touch him.
Is that Ronaldo injured? Oh, I thought there were an injury there from one of the players. The player did get broken down.
If you head over to our Twitter now, at FIWC, I think there's a poll up. So if you want to get in touch, put your vote. Who's going to win? Who's going to win this game? Is it going to be either the man representing Algeria playing as Belgium, LDLC, or will it be your Japan? Will it be your Asian favourite of that man, Naga? So head over to Twitter, at FIWC, and drop your vote there to let us know who will be your winner. Such a tight game still. What, 50 minutes left? Only one goal separating these two. Will we go into golden goal if it stays that way?
And we've seen some golden goal drama already in this tournament.
We've seen loads of golden goal drama. We've still got a full day of action tomorrow, remember. So if you have enjoyed today and you have enjoyed following us on the stream, we'll be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow for exactly the same process, trying to find 2 more players. But we'll just hold that for a minute because we've still got to find 2 more players to go to London from this one. But we will find one of them players in literally 45 minutes in-game FIFA time, maybe 7 minutes of real-life time. This could be a ball. Silva there, be composed, take the finesse, and he's in front now. 5-3 the score. And what a goal that was from Bernardo Silva, the man that just signed for Manchester City. But more importantly, the man that might have just signed that ticket to London for Naga.
Yeah, and it's a 2-goal cushion. It's a big, big goal. Probably the biggest goal of the tournament in the complexion of this game. It gives him a little bit of breathing room, and you can see LDLC on the right of the picture there. He looks disappointed. He's obviously going to be very upset that he's 2 goals down. It's 5-3 on aggregate, but we've seen people come back. There's so much time left to play. Just look at that game with Fruitball May. It was 4-0 up at half time. It was 4-1 and conceded 3 goals to throw away the lead. And luckily for him, he did win it in golden goal, but so much time left.
Perfect now. Lukaku, Carrasco. There's a goal. 5-4 and a great time to score it.
It's end-to-end action. Neither team can really defend.
I'm sure that was 2 goals on the 45th minute.
As it stands, neither team is defensively sound. Both conceding goals left, right, and centre. Bernardo Silva, 45th minute, and then Yannick Carrasco on the 45th minute brings it back to 5-4, and everything left to play for. Is there going to be a formation change? That's the question. Both players playing with the 4-3-2 matching each other up, and by the look of it, it looks like Carvalho, if anybody, could be coming off for Naga as Portugal, but so he has changed formation.
He's played well. I think Quaresma would be a nice addition. You've got Nani there as an option. Maybe he wants to wait till the 70th minute to bring these guys on.
So he's changed to the 4-3-3 defensive formation. So he's got the 2 CDMs now. He's going to be dropping in. He's a little bit I'd probably say more defensive than the 4-3-2-1. So the midfielders are not going to push up as far. They're going to sit off and anchor that defence and just sit in front of it to provide a little bit of coverage. As we've got Nani coming on that right side, right wing position. So see if Nani can put some distance in between these two sides.
We've just kicked off that second half. We see a lot of goals early on from that beginning of that second half, don't we? You normally see, if you want an impact, you want to get yourself back in this. And if LDLC gets a goal, literally minutes from half time, we'll be back square 5-5 in aggregate, and 10 goals we would have seen before we've even finished this big two-legged tie.
Yeah, and what a tie it's been end to end all game long over the course of the two legs, and we've got 40 minutes left of FIFA left to play, and one of these two will be going to London later on in the summer to compete for $200,000 at the FIFA Interactive World Cup Grand Final. And 40 minutes left to play. This is probably the highest pressure situation that these two players have been in a game of FIFA before.
It's definitely, and it's how you deal with that pressure. Remember, some of these guys, it's their first event. They may have featured in events in Japan or back in Algeria, across the world. And that's experience, that's LAN event experience, to how you're going to cope playing sitting next to each other. Because you normally probably either sitting in your room at home playing your Foot Champs games, or you might be across from each other. But here comes Ronaldo now for Naga. Could he extend that lead? Could he make it 6-4 in aggregate, or will it remain 5-4 as it does?
Yeah, quality bit of defending there. Just read the danger, stepped inside and waited for the scoop turn, the stop and turn, or the Berber spin to come in, and just defended it nice and comfortably there. Carrasco could be in behind there, but good defending once again. We say there's been a lot of goals conceded. It's not been a good defensive performance, but it's been a midfield battle as well. The ball is really scrappy in these sort of areas, and as soon as it goes into each player's final third, it seems like we guaranteed a goal.
Here we go now. Who will prevail from this final? Only one goal separates these two at the moment, and it is Portugal. The 5-4 advantage is that man Naga from Japan with the advantage. Could this be the goal? Algeria, could he get the goal? Could the man get it? And there we have it, 5-5. Game on. I said there was a goal coming. Is it that man again? It's Carrasco for you. 4 goals he scored over the course of these two games.
Yeah, we spoke about it earlier. Yannick Carrasco, he can be a game changer. Ball drops to Hazard, and very, very fortunate for the rebound to drop to Carrasco, but it has dropped to him, and he did what he needs to do. He put it in the back of the net when he needed to. 5-5, and you can't predict which way this game's going to go. Which turn will we go on next? It's a roller coaster of emotions.
10 goals in this final, and it's still more unpredictable than ever, Rich. Who will prevail? I cannot call that at all at this moment in time. Both players can see goals, both players can score them, but who can get the last one, you could say, or are we going to be going to golden goal?
Yeah.
Is there any just caught out on the line as well?
Both players just trading goals, it seems like, all game long over the course of their two legs, and 2-2 this game. The last game finished 5-3-3, not 5-5, 5-5 the current scoreline now, and it's going to be a free kick to LDLC. Kevin De Bruyne, probably 36, 37 yards out. Let's
Surely
see what
not
they can
a
do.
shot. Some off the training ground, you'd say. Play short to Nainggolan. Is he going to feed through to Carrasco? Will he get a hat-trick? That'll be interesting, and that'll be a talking point for LDLC himself. But if you want to get involved and want to tell us your thought, who's going to win at FIWC over on Twitter, have your vote. Who's going to be your winner? Who's going to be your Xbox player from the rest of the world that is going to be going to London? And that was a brilliant chance there for Lukaku. Are we going to see Benteke introduced? I'm not sure if we will need to, but Lukaku into Carrasco. Yeah, just breaking away, just trying to just
force
take a
his way
touch
through.
off. Just saying, I've already got 2, got 4 over the course of these 2 games. I want a 5th, and I want a hat-trick. This is a big chance now. Nani.
Watch the run of Ronaldo.
Ronaldo going to make a big run. Nani plays inside. Coutinho, another day that ball goes through to Ronaldo, and another day that could be the killer goal. Counter-attack time now. Eden Hazard, options left and right, plays out to Lukaku. Up against Pereira. Going to recycle back to Fellaini. Nainggolan back into Freire. Nainggolan again. You've got to say he's overworked that a little bit there. There was a time for a shot, you could say, but he didn't take it.
Yeah, I think the chance fell to him when he first time passed it from Nainggolan to Fellaini and then back to Nainggolan. That's where the opportunity and the space opened up for him. He then just tried overworking it, trying to get the perfect chance. You've got to think a goal this late on.
There will be another turn away there from Naga. He tried to do a skill pass there, and it could come back to haunt him Lukaku there, just blocked out by Pereira, and maybe just clear the ball long now and calm things down. And the ball goes long there, and what a ball that is, in fact, to Martins. He's got Alderweireld right behind him. He's just waiting for Ronaldo to get into that box to flood it before he can deliver it. I think he'll be playing back to the edge of the area. Gianmartino tried to feed it through to Silva there, just pushed off the ball. And here we go.
Yes, Fellaini was the man breaking up the play there, and he's been one of the standout players for LDLC in this tournament so far. We spoke to him, we said, why are you using Fellaini? He said, well, in the best English that he could muster up, he said, he's overpowered. He's such a good player. Fellaini, for me, he's just does everything right. He's tall, he's well built, he's strong, and Mertens,
how influential could that substitute be now? 85 rated Mertens coming on, 93 pace, maybe 91. That man is a very, very fast player, very dangerous card. I'd say Benteke or Batshuayi, bring one of them on. I know Lukaku is Lukaku, but
what he's done is I'm not sure if it's intentional, but he's put Witsel and Mertens both on left centre mid, left wing. If he's going to get a chance, it's going to come down that left side. He's got two fresh players on the left-hand side of his pitch. He's kept Fellaini on. He's also kept Nainggolan on. So maybe he's looking towards extra to golden goal if it goes to it. But let's see what Dries Mertens can do. 85 rated from Napoli. He's had a fantastic season, and
we saw that he's in the team of the season, wasn't he? And he's been a superb card. If you're building a Serie A team, he's going to be in there. If
even a Belgium team.
Of course, he's going to be starting in there for me. He'll be starting in there, but he's more importantly a very, very good substitution that he's been able to bring on there, and he's been able to have him in the disposal. And big chance now. Whip it across the box. Ronaldo's there, and
Courtois finally doing something useful for LDLC over the course of 2 legs. He's not been fantastic. We'll say that much for sure. And Courtois proving his worth there. The 89 rated goalkeeper jumping on the ball. Witsel played into Lukaku. Watch the run of Hazard on the top side of your pitch.
Chance for one of these players now. Can one of these book their place in London without going to golden goal? Mertens down there, Rich just pointed out. He's just come on.
Yeah, he's just come on. It looks like
nothing serious, but he's staying down at the moment. He might be back up on his feet very shortly.
Looks like he has picked up an injury, but it's not going to be that.
He's off the pitch now, though.
I don't think it's going to be that influential because we're in the 88th minute unless we see a winner right now.
Could be a big chance for that man. Last chance saloon, you got to say it's going to be one attack for you, one attack for me, or is it going to be one goal and my place booked in London? Hazard now in the corner. Can he just whip that ball into the box? Plays out to the edge, Nainggolan. Maybe one more superb defending there from, I think, Gianmartino did the job they needed. Again, counter-attack, surely. One more chance. Gomez, this is last chance saloon now. Martins, or we are going to golden goal. Maybe feed back inside.
Company once again.
Pass there. He's going to win the ball back though again. Deflection.
Just not
there goes the
for
full-time whistle. 5-5 on aggregate. 3-3 the first game on aggregate. 5-5 that on aggregate. I can hear the deep breaths that these players are giving to left of me. They know that they're going to golden goal, and golden goal is going to decide the fate of who is going to London.
Yeah, I don't know if we got a chance to look at it there, the stats of the game, but I think LDLC as Belgium, we get to see it there. He only had 3 shots on target, and he scored 2 of them. Portugal, 3 shots on target as well. A very, very tight game in the course of it, to say that there were 4 goals scored, but we're pushing on into this final straight away. And so a quick look at the team management. Let's see in full what the players are doing. It's going to be a 4-1-2-1-2 from Belgium against the...
Are we expecting a change of formation for this golden goal? Or do you keep things the way you keep it? Do you keep playing the way you want to? Because it does work. You both get goals, but unfortunately both concede them, because that's the nature of the game. So
yeah, I think it's the 4-3-2-1 from Belgium.
So he's not matched him now then?
No, he's not. He started with the 4-3-3. Well, Portugal started with the 4-3-2-1. I think both players have changed the formation throughout this tie. They were playing with the 4-2-3-1 with the 2 CDMs. They've changed formation along the way, and I think for LDLC as Belgium, he's found a way that he can get Lukaku, Hazard and Carrasco all in attacking areas of the pitch while keeping his midfield. De Bruyne, who's an outstanding player. You've got Fellaini, who's one of his favourites, as I mentioned earlier, and also Nainggolan, who's one of the most well-rounded players on the game with the most total stats on the game. He's a fantastic player. On the other hand, Portugal, you've got Bernardo Silva, you've got Adrian Silva, Gianmartino, Carvalho, Martins, Ronaldo. all 6 of them players can score goals, and I think there will be a goal in this. I'm going to say first half.
I don't know, Rich. I feel like it's going to be a smash and grab for me. I think first 25 minutes, I reckon we could see that goal. I do not know. It's 2 options. You go out for it. You go for a goal, or you sit back. Not sit back, but you're a little bit more reserved. You're a little bit clever with your play.
We'll look at the way that Portugal, as Naga is lining up, very, very attacking with the likes of his custom tactics, high aggression, high speed in his build-up play. So I think he's looking for the smash and grab. I think he's looking for the goal to send him through to the final. But as we're just finalising the game settings, 5-5. Talk me through that. The 2 legs. How did it break down?
First leg was very much the start. It was mainly all LDLC. I know it did finish 3-3 in the end, but it was LDLC that had the lead, and it was 2 late goals, we lost the lead every time we went up, pretty much, to put it that way. And then that game was the other way around. It was Naga that had the lead, and he lost that. And so, to be honest, 5-5, they both can score goals, but what they need to do is defend. But unfortunately, defending, it's not going to matter. It's going to matter, but this is smash and grab. This is 1 goal, gets you to London. This is golden goal, and we are underway. From left to right, it is LDLC. From that place of Algeria, kicking from left to right, and up against him is Naga from Portugal. This is golden goal, and one of these players will be making it place number 19 in London.
Yeah, I think I cannot see this going to penalties at all. There's been 10 goals over the course of the 2 games for. It's going to be an early chance.
Naga now, Ronaldo, low driven. There's the goal! And that man is going to London. The man from Japan. And you can see what it means to him. Unfortunately, the pain that other player will be suffering there. That's golden goal for you. It's harsh, but it's quick. I said a smash and grab would happen, and there it is.
And if that's not an example of why to use Portugal, why to use that man, Cristiano Ronaldo, there's a reason he's 94 rated. There's a reason he's on the cover of FIFA 18. It's because he can do things like that, and he's fired Naga into the grand final in London, place number 19, the first person from the FIFA Tactic World Cup, rest of the world qualifiers, is Naga, and he's going to be in London.
And more importantly, he's going to be making Tokyo Verde, his esports organisation, very, very happy. Japan will be in London now. That is place number 90 confirmed. Commiserations to LDLC, the man from Algeria. He's had a superb day today, and
he's had a fantastic tournament.
Well, yeah, he's had a great tournament, but that's golden goal for you. Sometimes when you've got to separate 2 fantastic players, you have to go to golden goal. It's harsh, but that's esports for you.
Yeah,
it's smash and grab, and he grabbed that goal.
That is the Xbox One final wrapped up. Nago will be going to London, and in a little bit we're going to find out, is it going to be Fruitball, May, or Marcus from the PlayStation 4 side of it taking that place in London, and we're going to find out shortly after this break.